This is my recap of Southern Charm, Season 1, Episode 6, White Ties and White Lies. I am so far behind in the show. I went on vacation. This is one of the last shows I have to catch up on. And I decided that the way I like to do these recaps is one episode, one recap, at least in the same series, so that my impressions of the episode are really what I felt in the moment, rather than watching, say, all 7 episodes I'm behind for. But, and then recapping each one. It just gives you too fake of a feeling of, oh, I saw this coming when I really didn't see it coming. Anyway, I'm just going to wing it. We're going to work our way through this so I can start catching up. They're all planning for that party, that white dinner jacket party, and Thomas and Catherine are talking, and he's saying how she has so much potential and her strength with the pregnancy scare. I don't know. Something about this whole thing is just so fishy. I said that last episode. I said that this episode. I don't know if they're faking it for the camera, if they're in a more serious relationship than they're letting on, and something's weird. I don't quite get it. Cameron and Whitney sit around and they talk about how Cameron thinks that Whitney's in love with Brandy, but Cameron's going to find him a house, which, man, I would love to. I love houses. I'd love to go look at houses with Cameron. Shep talks to MJ about the fact that Craig had seen MJ hanging out with her ex-boyfriend. He kind of asked her about it. She's kind of defiant. I've never thought MJ was into Shep. Something about the way she acts. I guess she just wants to be on camera, so she's willing to come over, but it seems like she never wants to be there. She's really not that into him, and so now it looks like they're not into each other at all. Patricia, which is Whitney's mother, and Whitney meet Thomas to discuss it with him, and Patricia is hilarious, and she's telling him how really he has better things to do than to be chasing after 21-year-old if he wants to be in a political office, and they kind of crack some jokes that Thomas does not find amusing at all, and so he takes off. Thomas and Catherine talk about it afterwards. They're going to defy the world. I don't understand it. And he brings up how Whitney's trying to, ruin his groove. And she's like, well, that's funny because Whitney was chasing after me. But I don't think Whitney's anywhere near Thomas's age. So if Whitney was chasing after Catherine, I think he's still like in the ballpark of, wow, he's a lot older. But Thomas is like, holy cow, he's older than your father. Maybe, I don't know how old her dad is. Maybe we found the problem. But anyway, he says, when we kissed and I thought he was gay, but nothing really happened. So there you go. Now Whitney is going to meet with Brian, who founded the Planet Hollywoods. His mother, Patricia, is saying, go talk to Brian. He knows his stuff. Maybe you can get a more attractive role so you can focus on your filmmaking. We go to the party, everyone's sitting around. Catherine starts pulling all this, oh yeah, because I'm such a child. It's so awkward. It's like nothing, she's with all these people that she knows are looking at her as being too young, and so she's going to defy them by acting like a child. So I'm kind of like, if she had come in and been really mature and just laughed everything off, maybe it would have warmed people up to her, but she does the exact opposite of that. Thomas is going to have a party where he's going to hand out life advice, which just seems like, that sounds in and of itself like a punchline. At some point, he tells Whitney he's going to fish slap him. I mean, bitch slap would make more sense, but that seems like a weird thing for a guy to say he's going to do to another guy. But instead, I can swear he says, I'm going to fish slap you. Anyway, they get into it. And then Catherine really backs off her story. No, that's not really what I said. No, I don't really think he was hitting on me. At some point, Thomas leaves the table, and Whitney's like, what are you doing? Don't throw me under the bus. So we know something happened. I don't know if they slept together. I don't know if they hadn't. I don't know, but something happened, and they're both clearly trying to deny it. So, anyway, Thomas comes back, and they're going to have a talk outside, and Whitney denies everything. What a mess. What a mess this whole group is. Oh, and by the way, Danny and Shep at some point are off in the corner kissing or not kissing or kind of kissing. I don't know. They're all a mess.